Orangutans have always fascinated us as the living symbol of the rainforests of Sumatra and Borneo. Everyone agrees they are our close relatives, which is why we want to know more about them, to understand better about our own evolution. In the footsteps of the international organizations that first triggered attention to the dangers facing the orangutans, a new generation of Indonesian primatologists has emerged with the same passion and dedication.
I'm the first Indonesian scientist who study orangutan. I was studying orangutan since 1973, and 1986 I got my PhD from University of Utrecht, Netherlands.
We started to learn on orangutan behavior and ecology in 1975. Kami menyadari bahwa sudah tiba saatnya orang Indonesia juga meneliti, sedangkan kami waktu itu masih status sebagai student.
Orangutans are the only arboreal great apes and the largest tree-living animals in the world, building their nests in the tree canopy. Since 90% of an orangutan's food is found here, their arboreal existence is essential, but studying them is a challenge. For Dr. Rondang, who has tirelessly studied orangutans, the purpose is clear and worth the effort.
I studied about orangutans 25 years ago. It's about the behavioral ecology, and I also study about the behavioral adaptation of rehabilitation orangutan in order to see the rehabilitation approach, to see how is the success of rehabilitation. Why I keep doing this, it's a very tough job, but I love the orangutan. I love to see them in the forest. I hate to see them in the zoo, but by seeing the baby orangutans' eyes in the rehabilitation center, it's really killing me. And I said that someday I have to save them all, so they be able to live, survive independently in the forest. The habitat fragmentation and the illegal hunting is really become a very biggest threat for the orangutan. So that's why the population declined so badly in the past 20 years. We need to do something to help them.
Since 2003, Dr. Didik has been in search of the great ape in the forests of Kalimantan and Sumatra. His successful fieldwork and passion have created new opportunities for him.
I began my career with Jito Sugarjito when he offered a project to do survey in West Kalimantan to see how big or how dispersed orangutan population in Gunung Palung National Park. Because I did best result because I got best student in Indonesia in my department, and then one professor from Rutgers University, Erin Vogel, she offered me for the more higher education, PhD in Rutgers University.
With about 60 species of primates, Indonesia is a treasure trove for primatologists from all over the world. To the astonishment of the scientific community, a new species of ape was identified in Batang Toru, the Tapanuli orangutan.
Saya sendiri sudah mulai melakukan riset orangutan itu mulai tahun 2003 sampai saat ini. Berbagai topik riset sudah kami lakukan, mulai dari ekologi, khususnya terkait populasi, sebaran populasi, habitat, carrying capacity, dan lain-lainnya. Dan pada tahun 2014 kami termasuk yang pertama mengeluarkan buku khusus tentang orangutan Tapanuli.
From the evolution point of view, orangutans are intelligent and use tools like early humans. There is so much to be discovered about them, and research takes years. Mizdi is an exception. He followed a different path and had an unlikely beginning.
Saya adalah anak dari keluarga petani yang ayah saya adalah seorang logger sebagai penebang pohon di hutan, terus berlanjut sampai saya SMA. Saat saya selesai SMA tahun 2006, saya mulai masuk jadi staf peneliti orangutan di Ketambe. Penelitian saya dulunya adalah penelitian tentang pakan orangutan di Ketambe dan lanjut di Kalimantan Tengah di Stasiun Penelitian Orangutan Tuanan. Dan saya melanjutkan lagi penelitian saya tentang orangutan. Di sana saya ambil karakteristik pohon sarang orangutan.
It is in the lab that the mysteries of genetics are solved using cutting-edge technologies here at the IPB University in Bogor. Dr. Puji does not have to look up to do her research on orangutans. She does it right here in the lab.
So during my PhD, I did a lot of work with orangutans, especially in Sumatran orangutans, and partially part of my research is the one that now becoming a national proposal for the new species of the Sumatran orangutan, which is now we all know as Tapanuli orangutans.
There is no science without conscience. The Natural Resources Conservation Agency, or BKSDA, is the authority in charge of making sure that good conservation and wildlife management practices are applied.
Penelitian terkait dengan orangutan, terkait dengan habitatnya, behaviornya, ekologinya, itu akan sangat membantu pemerintah terutama dalam upaya untuk melindungi orangutan di habitat alaminya, baik di Sumatera, Kalimantan maupun juga di Tapanuli. Jadi memang peneliti orangutan itu sangat membantu pemerintah. Mereka meneliti sesuai dengan keahliannya, kemudian nanti itu yang kita tuangkan dalam kebijakan, bagaimana pemerintah membuat regulasi sehingga konservasi orangutan itu betul-betul bisa diterapkan dengan scientific base.
Dr. Barita Manulang believes that it is also important to educate and inspire the next generations by reaching the populations around the protected areas to win their support for conservation efforts.
Because orangutan is an umbrella species, with protecting orangutan, we can also protect the other animals as well.
Jadi saya tertarik sekali ingin belajar terus-menerus melakukan edukasi, konservasi, dan penelitian tentang orangutan.
I owe my children, I owe my grandchildren and also the young generation to see the orangutan in the forest, like me, until now. Not in the book, not even in the encyclopedia. So I owe them, that's why I keep going, I keep doing this kind of thing, hoping that someday I can help orangutan together with everybody.
We Indonesians have the same capability with the outside scientists, and I believe that because we in Indonesia we have our forest, our orangutan, our animal primates, and also with a lot of resources. So I believe that Indonesian primatologists can do the same thing and or create the new topic about primates or orangutan in Indonesia.
The synergies between the decision makers and the scientific community are essential. In an atmosphere of trust and cooperation, great things can be achieved to better understand and find solutions to protect the orangutans and the biodiversity.
Ya, pemerintah berpendapat bahwa kemampuan, kapasitas, komitmen para saintis orangutan ini dari Indonesia itu luar biasa besar, dan mereka cukup mempunyai pengalaman dan data informasi yang valid tentang kondisi orangutan di lapangan.